Have you ever paused to ask yourself what truly drives you? In the midst of our fast-paced lives, it's easy to lose sight of the deeper meaning behind our daily actions. Yet uncovering our true purpose is like igniting a flame within, a flame that illuminates our path and fuels our journey with passion and determination. Purpose is the silent heartbeat of our existence, the whisper that reminds us of who we are and what we are meant to contribute to our lives, those around us, and the world. Embracing this secret power transforms not only our lives, but also the lives of those around us, infusing each day with clarity, joy, and fulfillment. How long will you allow the potential inside you to lie dormant? Do not let another sunrise greet your eyes without whispering, "Today I gave it my all." When the alarm rings and the world feels heavy, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Treat each of the next 24 hours as the highest gift you could receive. We are not merely spending time, we are spending our lives. We are weaving the fabric of our lives, thread by deliberate thread. Have you ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or just plain frustrated with life? Maybe it's a difficult boss, an annoying colleague, or an unexpected turn of events that's thrown you off course. What if I told you that every obstacle in your life, every annoyance, every hardship, could actually be your greatest opportunity for growth? The Stoics believed this, and they lived it. What you're about to discover isn't just philosophy, it's a practical guide to turning life's messiness into meaning. Each lesson is a stepping stone to a more composed, focused, and fulfilling existence. Lesson 1. Obstacles are opportunities. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The obstacle is the way." What did he mean? He meant that every frustrating situation or person is an opportunity, a chance to practice patience, courage, and wisdom. Think about that for a moment. The next time you encounter a roadblock, ask yourself, how can I use this to grow? Life's problems aren't detours, they're the path itself. Obstacles shape us, they challenge our perceptions, sharpen our skills, and demand that we rise to the occasion. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. When his lab burned down, destroying years of work, he reportedly said, "Thank goodness all our mistakes were burned up. Now we can start fresh." This is what it means to see obstacles as opportunities. Lesson 2. Control your response. We can't control what others do or say, but we can control how we respond. This is where your power lies. Think about it. Every annoying coworker or rude driver is a test of your ability to remain calm and collected. It's like mental training, an exercise in emotional resilience. When faced with irritation, pause. Reflect on the fact that while you can't control the world, you can control your inner peace. In that moment, you reclaim your power. Lesson 3. Practice patience. Frustrating people are like weights at the gym. They might be heavy, but they strengthen your patience. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a deep breath and remind yourself, this is practice. Patience isn't passive, it's powerful. With every test, you're cultivating a deeper well of inner calm. Visualize yourself as a sturdy tree in a storm. Your leaves may rustle, but your roots hold firm. Lesson 4. Forgiveness is a skill. Forgiveness isn't about letting someone off the hook, it's about freeing yourself from anger. Every wrong done to you is an opportunity to practice letting go. Forgiveness is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small and build your forgiveness muscle. You'll feel lighter. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack of grudges. Each act of forgiveness is like taking out a stone. How much freer would you feel without that burden? Lesson 5. See everyone as a teacher. Even the most annoying person has something to teach you. Maybe it's patience, maybe it's empathy, or maybe it's simply how not to act. Every interaction is a lesson if you're willing to learn. Treat everyone as a chance to grow, even if their teaching method isn't pleasant. The Stoics remind us that life is a classroom, and every encounter offers a lesson if we're humble enough to accept it. Lesson 6. Virtue is its own reward. When you do something good, don't look for praise. Marcus Aurelius said, "You don't need recognition, you've already done your job." Be kind, not because others notice, but because it's the right thing to do. Doing good for its own sake makes the world, and you, better. Reflect on the quiet satisfaction of knowing you've acted in alignment with your values. Lesson 7. Stay steady amid chaos. Life is full of chaos. Social media storms, office politics, and personal drama. The Stoics remind us to be like a rock in the sea, steady and unwavering, no matter how hard the waves crash. Imagine yourself as that rock, grounded and immovable. Cultivate that stillness within you, even when the world around you feels like a whirlwind. Lesson 8. Reflect before reacting. Slow down. Before reacting to any situation, ask yourself, am I seeing this clearly? Is my perception accurate? Acting with intention rather than impulse is a hallmark of Stoic wisdom. Reflection creates space for better choices. The more you pause, the more power you have over your actions. Lesson 9. Anchor yourself in values. When the world around you feels like it's spinning out of control, anchor yourself in your values. Courage, justice, wisdom, and discipline. These are your guideposts, no matter what life throws at you. Let them steer your actions and decisions. Your values are the compass that will always point you toward your true north. Lesson 10. Adversity is a test. What if, instead of fearing hardships, you saw them as tests? Marcus Aurelius asked, "How does this stop me from acting with courage, justice, wisdom, or discipline?" The answer: it doesn't. Hardship is just another opportunity to grow. Every difficulty is an invitation to rise. Adversity isn't the enemy, it's the proving ground for your character. Lesson 11. Turn challenges into growth. Every difficulty you face is a chance to practice resilience. Don't avoid challenges, embrace them. They're the stepping stones to becoming your best self. Growth doesn't come from ease, it comes from effort. Each challenge is a sculptor's chisel, shaping you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Lesson 12. Optimism in the face of suffering. Marcus Aurelius endured unimaginable loss, wars, plagues, and the deaths of his children. Yet he got out of bed every day with purpose. His perseverance reminds us to find hope, even in the darkest times. Optimism isn't about ignoring pain, it's about finding meaning within it. Think of the sun breaking through clouds after a storm. Optimism is that light. Lesson 13. Interconnectedness is key. We're all connected. Marcus Aurelius meditated on this often, reminding himself that we share a common nature. Helping others isn't just noble, it's part of what makes life meaningful. The more we contribute to the common good, the richer our lives become. Think of humanity as a web. When you strengthen one strand, you strengthen the whole. Lesson 14. Helping others alleviates loneliness. Feeling lonely? Shift your focus outward. Volunteer, lend a hand, or simply listen. Service to others often fills the void we feel within ourselves. Connection is the antidote to isolation. When you give, you also receive a sense of purpose, belonging, and fulfillment. Lesson 15. Accept life's inevitable challenges. Marcus Aurelius asked, "Is a world without annoying people possible?" Of course not. Accepting this reality helps you respond with grace instead of frustration. The world isn't perfect, but your response can be. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation, it means clarity. Lesson 16. Prepare for life's inconveniences. Delays, setbacks, and difficult people are statistically bound to happen. Instead of being surprised, see them as expected and move forward without anger. Preparation is the key to patience. When you anticipate disruptions, you arm yourself with the resilience to face them calmly. Lesson 17. Control your anger. Losing your temper shows weakness, not strength. When anger rises, ask yourself, is this who I want to be? Channel that energy into something constructive instead. Mastering your anger is mastering yourself. Picture anger as a flame. You have the power to either extinguish it or let it burn you. Lesson 18. Let go of grudges. Grudges only weigh you down. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the people we hold grudges against are long gone, as will we be. Let it go and free yourself. Forgiveness isn't just for them, it's for you. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Lesson 19. Strive for continuous improvement. Nobody is born perfect. Even the greats worked tirelessly on themselves. Every day presents a new opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Progress, not perfection, should be the goal. It's about taking small, consistent steps forward. Reflect on how artists create masterpieces, not in one stroke, but layer by layer. You are your masterpiece in progress. Lesson 20. Master your morning. A strong morning sets the tone for the day. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being." Think about what fuels you, your purpose, your goals, and let it pull you out of bed with determination. Use the early hours to plan, reflect, and prepare for the day ahead. Lesson 21. Handle criticism gracefully. Criticism is inevitable, but how you handle it defines your character. Marcus Aurelius advised us to meet criticism with patience and cheerfulness. Remember, someone else's negativity reflects their state of mind, not your worth. Responding with grace not only diffuses tension, but also showcases your emotional maturity. Think of it this way: criticism is like a mirror, sometimes distorted, but it still offers a chance to reflect and grow. Learn to discern constructive feedback from negativity and use it as a tool for self-improvement. When you feel defensive, pause and ask, is this critique valid? If yes, embrace it as a lesson. If no, let it slide off your back like water. Handling criticism with grace isn't just about diplomacy, it's about maintaining your inner peace and confidence. Lesson 22. Thoughts shape your reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Your life is dyed by the color of your thoughts." This means that what you focus on grows. Choose to focus on the positive, and your world will reflect that. Allow negative thoughts to dominate, and they will overshadow your perspective. Cultivating a disciplined mind transforms your reality. Imagine your mind as a garden. What you water grows. Feed your thoughts with gratitude, hope, and resilience, and you'll cultivate a life of abundance. But this isn't about ignoring life's difficulties. It's about training yourself to see possibilities instead of problems, lessons instead of losses. Practice gratitude daily. List 3 things you're thankful for each morning. Over time, you'll notice your mindset shifting, painting your reality in brighter hues. Lesson 23. Withhold judgment. It's tempting to judge situations or people quickly, but the Stoics remind us to pause. Not every event needs a label of good or bad. Often, what seems unfavorable now may lead to growth later. Practicing non-judgment creates mental clarity and reduces unnecessary stress. Picture yourself as a journalist, observing events without adding a headline or commentary. Just gather facts. For instance, if you miss a flight, instead of labeling it a disaster, consider it an opportunity. more time to rest, plan, or discover something unexpected. Withholding judgment opens the door to patience and creativity. It's a skill that, with practice, fosters peace and resilience. Lesson 24. Respond, don't react. Life throws curveballs, but your reaction is always within your control. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to process. Respond thoughtfully. This simple practice builds emotional resilience and helps you navigate challenges more effectively. Think of a firefighter's approach. They assess the situation calmly before taking action, ensuring the best outcome with minimal harm. Next time you feel provoked, pause and breathe. Ask yourself, what outcome do I want? This pause is a powerful tool that turns knee-jerk reactions into intentional responses. Over time, this habit will transform your interactions, making them more thoughtful and impactful. Reacting is reflexive, responding is deliberate, and therein lies your strength. Lesson 25. Find strength in adversity. Adversity isn't just an obstacle, it's a training ground. Marcus Aurelius saw challenges as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When life feels heavy, remember that you're in the process of becoming tougher. Like steel forged in fire, each hardship adds to your strength. Imagine facing a storm. You can't stop the rain, but you can build the shelter that keeps you dry. Face adversity head-on and recognize it as your teacher. Lesson 26. Focus on the present moment. Epictetus famously taught us to live in the now. We can't change the past, and the future is uncertain. The only time we truly possess is this moment. When you're fully present, worries and regrets fade away. Whether you're working, playing, or relaxing, give it your full attention. Mastering the present is the key to mastering life. Lesson 27. Embrace simplicity. Seneca reminds us that true happiness isn't found in extravagance, but in simplicity. Strip away the unnecessary and focus on what truly matters: relationships, purpose, and personal growth. Minimalism isn't just about things, it's about clarity and peace of mind. Lesson 28. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is transformative. Start each day by reflecting on 3 things you're thankful for. Over time, this simple habit reshapes your mindset, helping you focus on abundance instead of lack. Gratitude isn't ignoring life's challenges, it's about appreciating the blessings that coexist with them. Lesson 29. Practice voluntary discomfort. Epictetus taught that we should practice poverty to remind ourselves how little we actually need. Wear simpler clothes, eat plainer food, or sleep on the floor occasionally. This exercise isn't about suffering, it's about learning to appreciate what you have and realizing you can endure more than you think. Voluntary discomfort builds resilience and gratitude. When you willingly subject yourself to minor inconveniences, you strengthen your ability to cope with larger adversities. Consider this: the next time you skip a meal or take a cold shower, ask yourself how it feels to be slightly uncomfortable. These small acts prepare you for greater challenges and remind you that your happiness doesn't depend on external comforts. It's a simple yet profound way to build inner strength. Lesson 30. Avoid comparisons. Comparison is the thief of joy. The Stoics remind us to focus on our path, not someone else's. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Don't waste time wondering what others think of you. You have your unique journey. Celebrate others' successes, but don't let them distract you from your goals. Your progress matters most." Imagine a runner in a race who keeps glancing at others. They lose focus, stumble, and falter. Now imagine that same runner focused only on the finish line. Their stride is steady, their pace unwavering. That's the power of avoiding comparisons. Channel your energy inward and watch how far you can go. Lesson 31. Find freedom in discipline. Discipline might feel restrictive, but it's the key to freedom. When you master yourself, you gain control over your time, energy, and choices. Seneca said, "Only the disciplined are truly free." By setting boundaries and practicing self-control, you create space for your best self to thrive. Think about it. When you wake up early and stick to a routine, you free yourself from the chaos of rushing. When you budget your money, you free yourself from financial stress. Discipline is not a prison. It's the structure that sets you free to live the life you desire. Lesson 32. Be open to change. The Stoics embrace the impermanence of life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Observe how all things are born from change." Change isn't something to fear, it's a constant to adapt to. View change as a teacher and an opportunity for growth rather than a source of stress. Picture a tree bending in the wind. It doesn't resist, it sways and adapts, avoiding the fate of being uprooted. Like the tree, flexibility makes you stronger. Embrace change, and you'll find opportunities where others see obstacles. Lesson 33. Take responsibility for your actions. Epictetus emphasized that we are responsible for our actions, not the actions of others. Focus on what's within your control, your choices, your words, and your behavior. Owning your decisions empowers you to create the life you want. It's not about blaming others, but about leading yourself. Consider this. Every time you blame someone else for your circumstances, you give away your power. When you take responsibility, you reclaim it. This mindset shift is liberating. It puts the reins of life firmly back in your hands. Lesson 34. Practice gratitude for adversity. It's easy to be grateful for the good things, but can you find gratitude in challenges? Marcus Aurelius saw adversity as a gift that allowed him to grow. When life gets tough, pause and ask, what can I learn from this? Gratitude for hardship transforms suffering into strength. Imagine climbing a steep hill. The incline is tough, your muscles ache, and sweat pours down your face. But as you reach the top, you're rewarded with a breathtaking view. That's adversity. It pushes you, strengthens you, and rewards you in ways comfort never could. Lesson 35. Let nature be your guide. The Stoics often looked to nature for inspiration. Marcus Aurelius admired how plants and animals fulfilled their purpose effortlessly. Let nature remind you to align with your purpose, adapt to circumstances, and embrace simplicity. Spend time in nature. Watch how rivers carve paths through stone, how birds migrate without hesitation, how trees shed their leaves without regret. Nature thrives by embracing its essence. Let it guide you to live authentically and purposefully. Lesson 36. Cultivate stillness. Stillness isn't inactivity. It's the clarity of mind that comes from focus and reflection. The Stoics practiced journaling and meditation to center themselves. Create moments of stillness in your day to recharge and realign with your goals. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In that moment of stillness, you connect with your inner self. This practice, though simple, is transformative. It's in stillness that you find strength, clarity, and direction. Lesson 37. Beware of ego. Ego blinds us to our flaws and stunts growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You are just one small piece of a larger whole. Stay humble, open to feedback, and committed to self-improvement." Ego is the enemy of wisdom. Think of ego as a veil over your eyes. It distorts your view of reality and limits your potential. By shedding ego, you open yourself to new perspectives and endless growth. Lesson 38. Focus on the process, not the outcome. The Stoics believed in focusing on the effort, not the result. Epictetus said, "Do your duty, leave the rest to the gods." You can't control outcomes, but you can control how you show up every day. Let effort be your measure of success. Think about a painter creating a masterpiece. They don't rush to finish. Instead, they immerse themselves in every stroke of the brush. Similarly, when you focus on the process, doing your best, you free yourself from the anxiety of results. This philosophy shifts your mindset, reminding you that true fulfillment lies in the journey, not the destination. Even if the final product isn't perfect, the dedication and growth that come with the process are what truly matter. Every moment becomes an opportunity to refine your skills, learn, and deepen your connection to your purpose. Let go of the need for perfection and instead cherish the joy of the work itself. Lesson 39. Live according to nature. Living according to nature means aligning with your values and the world around you. Be kind, fair, and resilient. Nature's cycles remind us to embrace change and accept life's flow. The seasons don't resist, they evolve. You can too. Observe how water flows around obstacles, carving paths through persistence. Let nature remind you to adapt, persevere, and stay true to your essence. Just as the tides ebb and flow without resistance, so too can we move through life with grace by aligning with the natural rhythm of existence. Consider how a tree bends in the wind but does not break. It thrives through flexibility, and so can you. Lesson 40. Embrace the common good. Marcus Aurelius meditated on how we're all part of a larger community. Helping others isn't just altruistic, it's essential to our well-being. When you serve the greater good, you uplift yourself and those around you. Imagine a team working together toward a common goal. Each member's contribution strengthens the whole. In life, the more you give to others, the more connected and fulfilled you feel. Small acts of kindness ripple outward, creating waves of positive change in the world. Reflect on how even the smallest gesture, a smile, a kind word, or a helping hand, can transform someone's day and deepen your sense of purpose. Lesson 41. Make time for reflection. The Stoics believed in constant self-examination. Seneca advised ending each day by reviewing your actions. Ask yourself, what did I do well? What could I improve? Reflection is the cornerstone of growth. Picture a sculptor refining their work. Reflection is your chance to chisel away imperfections and refine your character. It's a daily practice that leads to profound self-awareness. By consistently reviewing your choices, you cultivate a life of intentionality and purpose. Reflection also allows you to celebrate small victories, reinforcing the habits and decisions that align with your values. Lesson 42. Avoid overthinking. Overthinking creates unnecessary suffering. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you don't have to turn this into something. Let it be. Trust yourself and don't let analysis paralyze you. Simplicity in thought leads to clarity in action. Think of your mind as a glass of water. Overthinking stirs up the sediment, making it cloudy. By letting thoughts settle, you regain clarity. Pause, breathe, and act with intention. This practice helps you move forward confidently, even in uncertain situations. Remember, overthinking often turns molehills into mountains. Focus on the present and trust your instincts. Lesson 43. Be prepared for the unexpected. Life is unpredictable. Seneca taught that the unexpected blow lands heaviest. Anticipate challenges not with fear, but with readiness. Preparedness isn't pessimism, it's empowerment. Consider a sailor readying their ship for a storm. They don't wish for calm seas, they prepare for turbulence. By embracing the unexpected, you stay steady no matter what comes your way. This readiness transforms fear into confidence and chaos into opportunity. Preparation gives you a sense of control, even when the situation itself is uncontrollable. Lesson 44. Value your time. Time is the one resource you can never regain. Seneca warned against wasting it on trivial pursuits. Guard your time fiercely and spend it on what truly matters: personal growth, relationships, and purpose. Imagine each day as a jar of marbles. Every activity takes one marble out. Are you spending them wisely? Prioritize what brings joy, meaning, and fulfillment. Treat your time as sacred, and you'll find greater satisfaction in how you live each day. Remember, every moment wasted is a moment you can never reclaim. Choose wisely and live deliberately. Lesson 45. Align words with actions. Integrity is living in harmony with your values. Marcus Aurelius believed that our words and actions should match. Consistency builds trust and strengthens your character. Think of a bridge. It must be strong enough to carry its weight. Similarly, your words and actions must align to support your character. Walk your talk, and you'll inspire trust and respect. Authenticity creates a foundation of confidence that strengthens all your relationships. When your actions align with your words, you become a beacon of reliability and honor. Lesson 46. Seek progress, not perfection. The Stoics knew perfection was unattainable. What matters is consistent effort. Each day, aim to improve slightly. Progress is the true path to fulfillment. Imagine climbing a mountain. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the summit. Celebrate your progress and keep moving forward. By shifting your focus to incremental growth, you create momentum that transforms even the loftiest goals into achievable realities. Every small victory builds the foundation for long-term success. Lesson 47. Don't fear death. Death is a natural part of life. The Stoics often reflected on mortality, not to despair, but to live fully. Seneca wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say." Think of a sunset. It's fleeting but beautiful. Embracing mortality helps you cherish life's moments and live with purpose. Use this awareness to prioritize what truly matters. Every moment becomes precious when you remember it's finite. Let this awareness inspire you to live authentically and with gratitude. Lesson 48. Be resilient in failure. Failure isn't the end, it's feedback. The Stoics saw setbacks as opportunities to refine their approach. Learn from failure and use it as fuel for your next attempt. Picture a blacksmith shaping metal. Every strike strengthens it. Likewise, every failure fortifies your character. Resilience turns setbacks into stepping stones. By reframing failure as a teacher, you unlock its potential to propel you forward. Each stumble becomes a lesson in perseverance and growth. Lesson 49. Act with courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action despite it. Marcus Aurelius encouraged facing fears with bravery. Boldness is the bridge between dreams and reality. Imagine a tightrope walker. Each step requires trust in their skill and balance. Courage is your tightrope. Walk it with confidence, and you'll reach your goals. Every act of bravery expands your boundaries, showing you that fear is often just an illusion. Courage fuels progress and lights the way toward your aspirations. Lesson 50. Accept what you can't change. Serenity comes from accepting what's beyond your control. Epictetus taught that peace lies in distinguishing between what's up to us and what isn't. Surrender frees you from unnecessary stress. Think of a river. It flows around rocks without resistance. Acceptance is your flow. Let go of what you can't change and focus on what you can. This mindset frees your energy to create positive change where it truly matters. Acceptance is the first step toward inner peace and resilience. Lesson 51. Surround yourself with virtue. We become like those we spend time with. Choose friends and mentors who inspire you to grow. Surrounding yourself with virtue elevates your own character. Imagine planting a garden. The healthier the plants around it, the more vibrant the growth. Cultivate relationships that nourish your spirit and values. When you surround yourself with people who embody kindness, resilience, and wisdom, their virtues begin to influence you. Consider how a positive environment shapes a child's growth. It's the same with adults. Invest in connections that uplift you. But how do you discern virtuous companions? Observe their actions, values, and integrity. Just as a tree thrives in nutrient-rich soil, your character will flourish when rooted in a network of strong moral individuals. Let their strength inspire your own. Lesson 52. Master your emotions. Emotions are natural, but they shouldn't control you. The Stoics practiced observing their feelings without being ruled by them. Cultivate emotional mastery through mindfulness and reflection. Picture a kite in the wind. While the wind pulls, the string keeps it steady. Your mind is the string. Hold it firmly, and your emotions won't carry you away. This balance allows you to act thoughtfully, even in emotionally charged situations. Imagine a heated argument. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause and breathe. Emotional mastery is the strength to choose your response instead of being dictated by immediate feelings. Remember, emotions aren't your enemy. They're signals. Fear warns you to be cautious, anger alerts you to injustice, and sadness reveals what you value. By observing your emotions, you can harness their energy constructively rather than letting them dominate your actions. Lesson 53. Value simplicity. Life's richness is found in simplicity. The Stoics embraced minimalist living, focusing on essentials. Simplifying your life brings clarity and peace. Think of a clear, open field. Without clutter, you can see the horizon. Simplicity clears your path to what truly matters. By decluttering your mind and environment, you create space for growth and joy. For example, limit your commitments to prioritize what truly aligns with your values. This isn't just about material things, it's about mental and emotional simplicity too. Reflect on how much energy we waste juggling too many priorities. Simplifying your schedule or letting go of unnecessary possessions doesn't mean sacrificing. It means creating room for what genuinely enriches your life. A simpler life isn't empty, it's purposeful. Lesson 54. Be content with less. Happiness isn't in possessions, it's in perspective. Epictetus reminded us that wanting less leads to freedom. Contentment is the ultimate wealth. Picture an overflowing cup. Sometimes having less creates more room for gratitude and joy. Focus on what you have, not what you lack. Imagine walking into a room filled with sunlight. It's free, yet fills the space with warmth and brightness. Appreciate the simple, intangible blessings that make life beautiful. How do you cultivate this contentment? Practice gratitude daily. When you catch yourself yearning for more, pause and list 3 things you're thankful for in that moment. Gratitude redirects your focus from scarcity to abundance, revealing how much you already have. Lesson 55. Use power wisely. Power is a responsibility, not a privilege. Marcus Aurelius wielded his authority with humility and justice. True leadership uplifts others. Imagine a shepherd guiding their flock. Power isn't about control, it's about service. Use your influence to make a positive impact. Lead with empathy and purpose, and you'll inspire loyalty and trust. Reflect on historical figures who abused power versus those who uplifted their communities. Wisdom lies in using power to empower others. True power lies in restraint and compassion. Leaders who prioritize their team's well-being foster trust and unity. When you wield power with humility, you leave a legacy that inspires and endures. Lesson 56. Keep a beginner's mindset. No matter how much you learn, stay curious. The Stoics valued humility and the willingness to grow. A beginner's mindset keeps you open to new ideas and perspectives. Think of a child exploring the world with wonder. Approach life with that same openness. The willingness to learn keeps you adaptable and invigorated. Consider how innovation happens when people ask, "What if?" Even experts need to revisit fundamentals. This mindset keeps you grounded and continually improving. Revisit old lessons with fresh eyes. Sometimes the basics contain insights that elude even the most experienced. A beginner's mindset isn't about ignoring expertise, it's about enhancing it with curiosity. Lesson 57. Practice daily gratitude. Gratitude transforms your perspective. Begin each day by acknowledging what you're thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. Imagine starting your morning by listing 3 things you appreciate. This small practice sets a positive tone for the day, helping you see the beauty in life's simplest moments. Gratitude isn't just a practice, it's a lens through which you view the world. Even during tough times, there's always something to be thankful for, like the lessons challenges bring. Gratitude isn't limited to what you already have. It's about finding joy in the potential of each day. By practicing gratitude consistently, you cultivate a mindset of abundance, resilience, and hope. Lesson 58. Live with purpose. Purpose gives life meaning. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on his role in the universe. Define your purpose and align your actions with it. Purpose fuels fulfillment. Think of purpose as a lighthouse guiding your journey. When you act with intention, you navigate life with clarity and resolve, no matter the storms. Ask yourself, what legacy do I want to leave behind? Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be as simple as making someone's day better. Living with purpose means evaluating your daily actions. Are they contributing to your goals? When aligned with your purpose, even mundane tasks gain significance. Purpose isn't found. It's created through conscious choices. Lesson 59. Stay true to yourself. Authenticity is a Stoic value. Don't bend to please others. Stay aligned with your principles and let your true self guide your decisions. Imagine a tree with deep roots. It stands tall against the wind because it's firmly anchored. Staying true to yourself ensures you remain steadfast in a world of change. Reflect on moments when you acted against your values. How did it feel? Staying authentic brings inner peace and confidence. Authenticity also strengthens relationships. When you show up as your genuine self, you attract those who value and respect you for who you are. It's not about perfection, it's about being real. Lesson 60. End each day with reflection. Close each day by reviewing your actions. Seneca's nightly practice of self-examination helped him grow. Reflection isn't about guilt, it's about learning and striving to be better tomorrow. Imagine journaling before bed. Each entry becomes a stepping stone toward self-improvement. This practice not only helps you track your progress, but also fosters a sense of peace and clarity. Reflection turns every experience, good or bad, into an opportunity to grow. It's a reminder that every day is a chapter in your story, and you hold the pen. Through reflection, you connect the dots of your actions, choices, and their outcomes. This awareness empowers you to course correct and approach the next day with renewed focus and intention.